Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad the Poet, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, though?
And today we be taking another incremental step and shifting the culture, man. How was your week, my brother?
Man, my week was amazing, man. Had my family come down, my family from Chicago, my friends and family that was here, helped me celebrate the birth, well, the baby shower for this weekend. So, you know what I'm saying, man? We had a good time, man. Just had a great time, man. Friday, went to the Warriors game and went to the boxing match Friday, the same thing. Then we went to the club with my homeboy. Then Saturday, we come out with everybody, my homegirls, my homeboys. We out all night Saturday. And then Sunday, you know, the baby shower, I feel like I was getting married.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a bachelor party all week. So, but, man, it's been good. How was your week?
Hey, man, it's been straight, man. It's been straight. My godbrother's funeral was yesterday, so we did that, man. That was kind of on like a somber note. But I was kind of iffy about coming when I was there. You know, I had mixed feelings about it. You know, I don't like funerals for real. But I was just like, I gotta go, you know. Yeah. So, but I actually felt good that I went afterwards. Everything was done in the ceremony. I really got a lot from it, you know. I just take it like by the perspective of, you know, if I'm at a place and I hear something, I'm like, I was meant to hear it. So I heard a lot of stuff that applied to my life, and I was just like, Minister Troy, he gave the eulogy, so I was just like, you know, I took a lot of stuff from that, and I was just like, okay, I guess I was meant to be here so I could receive that. But other than that, the week's been straight. Just trying to like balance my emotions, man. Like, just not being in the place where, like, I put so much stuff in place. I think that's what comes with being a control freak. Like, all week, all I try to do is structure stuff. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to people, putting this together. And when it doesn't go my way, it frustrates me. Like, damn, man, so many barriers to entry to, like, do something simple. All you need is, like, really an assist. Like, you hit up people for assist. Like, hey, man, all I need is this quick favor. Can you do this for me? Can you
quick pass?
Yeah, and it's just like, damn, man, dog won't hit me the back. This won't happen. It's like, damn, man, this stuff is impossible. So, I mean, it can be frustrating, but...
You worked out this week?
Bro, I work out every week now. I've been training one of the students I used to work with, helping them, on playing basketball. So I've been working out. Dang there.
Yeah, let's get an intense workout, man. I'm trying to tell you, it will.
Whew. Yeah, I need it, bro. I actually started taking piano lessons like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, that's that's my release, man. Like, I love it.
You love it?
Bro, I love it, man.
What song can you play?
Ode to Joy by Beethoven. I just learned how to play that like 2 days ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it all looked like rocket science when you don't know it, but I always wanted to play the piano since I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
You know, but I know how to play the piano. I just don't know how to play, like, music. I know how to play it, but just, like, off what sounds good in my,
So you play by, my little brother, he's about, like, 13. He's sweet on the piano. I mean, he plays by ear. I don't think he can read music, but he can pick up a song so fast.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's like people that can play by ear are probably the most gifted, entertainers to me. Like, that's crazy. How can you pick up a sound and like, oh.
Nah, I learned how to play making beats. So I make beats on my laptop, and then, like, you do one thing. Bro, it took me months. And then it's like you start seeing patterns. And then when you, like, get trained to take the piano, they, like, tell you, like, oh, this is the pattern. You're like, damn, I found out about that pattern, but nobody told me what it was. I just heard it and it sound nice. Now they telling me why I'm doing it. Like, yeah, you press these two, keys together, and then it makes this sound, and it got chords and progressions, and it's like, dang, I knew all of that. I just didn't know what it was called. So I don't know. I guess it's some people who can kind of know what the flow is, not being told just by hearing it. Like, it just sound good, man. But yeah, bro, like, I'm gonna start posting some videos of me playing the piano on my Instagram just because I'm just happy about it, bro. Like,
yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm just excited about it. It's like a big deal for me, bro. But my week's it's been pretty good, man. Just trying to stay locked in, staying, encouraged, man. I be going crazy sometimes, just like at the crib, just like going crazy, because it's just, I want everything, man. I want everything so bad.
Yeah.
Especially, and I think that's one of the hardest things when your success is you require other people to do their part for you to be successful. And I think, everybody wants to do it by themselves and take over the whole process because, it kind of stalls the process, having to wait on somebody else to do something, wait on somebody else to get back on you. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be doing IG Lives all this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, just people stalling and not getting mad. It's just like, dang, man.
It's the holiday week, too.
Yeah, it's the holiday weekend.
I mean, Like I always go back what David said, man. When we was on this podcast, people are really busy. So
yeah,
I'm just.
And bro, and that's what I'm learning because somebody got back to me today, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is you waiting on this, and then this gets back. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, all of it's in the loading dock. It just might not get back in the time that you wanted to get back. But I wanted to talk about that stuff that happened just in Detroit news, right?
Yeah,
I know everybody been talking about that stuff that happened.
Without doubt,
it wasn't no Malice in the Palace type stuff, but
I could have got there. Though.
That Isaiah Stewart and LeBron little scuffle they had in Little Caesars Arena.
Look, man, I never been a Bron fan. I give Bron his credit. I wish, wish Isaiah Stewart would have smacked him up, But no. He did what he's supposed to do. Either he gonna act like you gonna hit him or you hit him. But once he saw that blood, he was like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it. LeBron got suspended. LeBron would not have been great if he never got past the Pistons. I'm gonna say it like that. He scored 25 in one quarter, but he had to go through us the year before. So, but man, Russell is a bitch to me. I don't think Russell Westbrook can fight.
I believe it, man. He got that energy.
Man, nigga, that's all. That's all. Man, that's all. You can see it. Like man, I don't care how big you is. Man, he cannot fight. That nigga can't fight to me. Any man up on the color his hair blue can't fight.
He did that.
Yeah, man, he did that. Well, I can't say because I don't know if Dennis Rodman can fight for real. You know what I'm saying? But man, Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He's a pump faker. He's a pump faker. I like him as a player, but he's a pump faker too. Yeah, like he just man, nigga, sit your bitch ass.
Nah, if he would have hit LeBron, he'd be out the league. He'd be out the league for sure.
Yeah, but the league needs that, man. It's entertainment. That's what basketball was.
They got a million big guys who throw some balls, man. They don't need.
Basketball, that was basketball back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Throwing elbows, fighting. That was part of basketball.
And no offense to dude, but LeBron, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
Isaiah Stewart, you did your thing, bro. You did your thing. Fuck Bron. As a basketball player. But as a person, I love Bron. Like, as a family man and outside of sports, I love LeBron. But as a basketball player, fuck Bron.
Why people hate greatness, man?
He's a fucking crybaby, bro. And he built super teams. Like, the nigga is okay, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else try to say he's better than Kobe. No, he's not. He's nowhere near Jordan. I mean, if anybody's going to compare this nigga, compare him to Scotty and Magic. You know what I'm saying? They were all around players.
See, pass the ball. I can't even have this conversation.
No,
I can't.
Kobe,
I can't have this conversation.
Kobe gonna take the last minute shot. Kobe is gonna guard the best player.
When people say stuff like that, like LeBron's not better than Kobe, I can't even. I can't even have a conversation.
He's not.
I can't have a conversation.
He's not. How,
bro? I can't even have a conversation, man. He outdone him in every facet, like in points, assists, rebounds. He outdone him in everything but except rings, and he only got one more ring than him.
First of all,
see, everybody want to talk about killer instinct and that whole narrative and the storyline of being a killer and a villain and all that. That's just your niche. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what you like. Mm-hmm. But if we talking about stats, we talking about people putting numbers on the boards, LeBron, he's undisputable, man. It's undisputable. It's not even close. Well, it is close, but it's not. You can't dispute it, man.
I can't dispute it.
If you talking about what makes you feel like, yeah, he a dog, like Kobe going in there, he ain't shaking hands with nobody, he ain't doing no handshakes.
Dog mentality.
That's you.
Brian want to be, come join my team.
But that's just what, you know what I'm saying, what you relate to.
He want to be buddy with everybody. Everybody can't like you.
You just don't like his style. But I'm saying, like, what he do is, like, it's undisputable, man.
I don't see how y'all put him over Kobe and Jordan. I don't see how people do that. That's the most dumbest shit in the world. Stop comparing him to Kobe and Jordan. Compare the man to Magic and Scotty.
I really feel like if Kobe and MJ played the game like LeBron played, or if any of them had their own indistinctive flavor, if they all played the same way, just like LeBron would be the undisputed choice.
No.
It's just y'all like how much of a dog Kobe and MJ are.
So listen, if you paid attention to Kobe's game now, Bron's game now, he's trying to put the Jordan and Kobe in it. Because Bron's game is really ugly to me. Jordan and Kobe, that shit is pretty. That shit is beautiful. Bron, no. He just not getting a shot. You see him taking them fadeaways. He trying to put the Kobe in his game now.
So you think Kobe could dunk better than LeBron?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're going to go on to another topic because this is crazy. Have you seen, y'all seen LeBron, when he was playing for the Cleveland Cavs, like his second and third season, you see the type of dunks he was doing, dunking from the free throw line.
D. Rose used to dunk better than LeBron James. Paul George, come on, we can go all day.
Okay, now Paul George ain't never dunked better than LeBron James. Just because he did that 360 windmill.
Whoa, PG got
listen,
up. PG.
Listen.
Hey, shout out to PG, baby.
Hey, we'll get into this another time because like
Isaiah Stewart wasn't wrong.
I can't. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Isaiah Stewart
for smacking.
LeBron is definitely the undisputed greatest
I want to text him and tell him I'm sorry. Don't text me telling you sorry.
Hey man,
when I see you in LA, I'm on your ass.
Shout out LeBron, man, greatest of all time. You know, put on for his community.
The greatest of all time.
Putting on for his community, man.
The greatest of all time.
Solid. Ain't nobody ever played against the 72-10 Golden State Warriors, and actually
they suspended Draymond.
Okay, all right. On to the next topic. I wanted to get on that one topic of.
Go ahead.
We was talking about it last week. The Kyle.
I knew he was gonna get off.
What was his name? Rittenhouse.
Yeah,
I forgot his
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, he got off, and I was actually surprised because you was like, man, they not gonna do nothing about it, and I actually thought they was gonna riot. I thought they was actually gonna put some stuff in place, man. But to my surprise, they ain't do nothing. Man.
But he killed white people. I thought he killed black people.
Damn. I thought he killed black people.
No, he killed white people.
Damn.
He killed some crack.
Hey, that just show you how misinformed we are, man.
Yeah, they try to put us against each other. They want to keep us divided. But
he still should have went to jail because ain't no black person could have got away.
Yeah, I mean, stop believing in the system. I mean, when we gonna wake up and do that? I don't believe in them no more. Men stop. But I mean, I really don't know the situation so it's hard for me to really talk about it. I mean, the only thing I know is what I saw in the media. Him fake crying, him with the gun. I mean, 17-year-old, he's 17. Donald Trump met up with him. They talking about he should be an intern with the Republicans. I mean, god damn, white privilege is a motherfucker right now. But I mean, it's cool.
I mean, shit. The way I'm looking at it, man, I just don't even know what people, what we want out of the whole situation, man. Just looking at the Ahmaud Arbery case and too, just like people just celebrating about the verdict. It's just like, man, we go through this process so many times. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we gonna get some real reparations, man? I be really tired of this crap, man.
Niggas, man, they want to just be out there dancing and partying with the Black Lives Matter flag. Stop calling yourself black. Like, come on, man, we gotta go deeper now. We gotta stop this foolishness. That's all it is. It's foolishness. That's all it is.
But what's the deeper level to it? I know I hear people saying buying land and all this stuff, and
I mean,
I respect that too.
Yeah,
but I just and this is a topic I wanted to get onto. Because I was watching that Kevin Hart interview on Breakfast Club.
I did too. I watched it yesterday.
And they talking about moves and stuff they putting in place, and I think it's beautiful. But a thought that came up to me is like, man, when do we really get that equality, that those real that real sense of power in the community if all of the opportunities come through the hands of like a couple individuals. And just because they black I feel like it don't make it much.
See, this,
make it much better.
I feel like this is what people have to understand.
Because white people's opportunities come through a system. Ours come through a couple individuals.
Ours do come to a system though. We just don't know how to use the system.
How so?
Well, one, America is just monopoly. We have to learn how to play Monopoly in this government. So once we learn how to play Monopoly in this government and learn that we are the consumers of this Monopoly, then we can change things. But until we keep acting like beggars, won't nothing get changed. We feel like we don't have power, but we do have the power. It's in our plain sight. But a lot of us just don't see it yet. So I'm going to wait till another guest come on to speak deeply about that so we can get a fully understanding of what I'm trying to say. But it has to go deeper than begging. Stop looking. They have resources for us. We're just not using it because we wasn't taught. Like, we wasn't taught at all. We wasn't taught at all. But now it's systems in there for us to use. We just have to get there.
So I'm talking about outside of the larger governmental system. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the whole governmental system, it's already flawed. I'm not trying to, where they got opportunities and stuff that's here and stuff that's true. But, you know, it's always some stuff behind the scenes to keep you from not having a meeting, or you don't know when it's set up, or they posting it on a back page. It's like, how did we get to this government funding for farming land grants and all that other type of stuff? Don't nobody know how to find this stuff. And yes, it's there for us to find, but it's only a few individuals who know how to find it. And usually those people will charge you to know how to find it instead of giving up the game for free. And that's what everybody's monetizing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Freedom. Everybody's monetizing freedom. And right now it's just financial freedom. Everybody's monetizing financial freedom. You don't want to help everybody else get to freedom for free. You want to charge them. And it's like, damn, that's not really freedom, man. That's just you know what I'm saying, enjoying your freedom and then at the promise of somebody else's freedom. That's kind of messed up when you really think about it. But what I'm talking about is like, you want to be an actor, right? You want to get put in this movie. We outside of the Paramounts and all those other big companies, Lionsgate and stuff, you want to get put on. So there's some black influential figures who can put you on. But why isn't like a system that we go through, but we have to go to these specific people and get put on? You know what I'm
Tyler
saying?
Perry's starting to put us on.
Yeah, Tyler Perry putting on a lot of people.
I mean, he's the system, but
I just feel like it's never, it can't be fully.
Live films. I just feel like, man, to be honest, to me, is a lot of excuses. I mean, niggas gotta get up and do it. I mean, can't nobody come help you. Nobody can't feed you. You gotta get up and do it yourself. You know, so yeah, it's you gotta pay for this, pay for that. But if you're looking at it like that, then don't get into it, because sometimes it's just about the relationship or what you can learn with this value of this dollar you putting into this service. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you buy groceries, so why can't you buy knowledge? It's the same shit. It's whatever you putting in you. So I mean, I feel like, man, we just got to really dig deep and start reading and start just stop with the bullshit. Stop begging, bro. We begging for them, and we ain't got to beg for a damn thing. And that's where I'm at with it. It's just all of it's just food.
See, but then it's like on the back end, I get that, and that makes, you know, complete sense. But a lot of people, they make their money saying that they come to, you know, they the Messiah. They come to save the people.
Yeah, that's
it's
fact.
like, okay,
that's
what you just said is this business, and I can respect that. But usually it comes through the pretense of like, we here to free the black people. We here to take everybody to freedom, and we breaking generations and breaking the chains. Nigga, y'all come here to get some money, man.
Like I don't say too much, but there's a lot of social media influencers I follow that I can look like, bro, y'all can really save a whole nation of kids under us. Y'all can go back to the communities and really give the knowledge that y'all have, but everybody, I mean,
y'all so tapped out, man.
You know what I mean? Who don't want that persona of being that nigga? Yeah. So I mean, it's the ego. Social media boosted everybody's ego. Everybody think they're intelligent. Everybody think they're smart, which is nothing wrong. I'm not saying that, but bro, goddamn. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I got that mentality. Like, bro, what's up? We can box or something, but that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean anything. I don't know why I got that type of mentality at times, but
it's just when you see like what a little bit could do for these children, man. Like, dang, man, if you would just get him that, it can free him up. Hey, man, I'm charging them 10 bands to get.
No, like, for real.
Man, yeah, all like you had to do is give him the game. You can change.
I be going to cuss a nigga out like, bro, why the fuck is you charging me this much? Like, what is your point? Because I'm trying to tell you, I will make you more money if you teach me for free. Because now I would double what you taught me. Now, hey, I learned this from him. Hey, word him out, but then time is money.
People don't understand like the acceleration of training when somebody really sit there and teach you how to do something. You know, if I would have taught myself how to do the piano from the books and videos, it would take me so long. But having an instructor accelerated everything, bro. Yeah, no. Just like making beats. Like I was making beats for like 7 months. I learned more in like one day, you know, sitting down with somebody else who already knew how to do it than I did in 7 months. Like I was like, damn, because I could literally ask him a question. Like I can't get all my questions answered on YouTube. You know, I have minute questions. You know, just like, what does that little button do?
I hate people try to say, you know, I mean, YouTube University gonna get you so far.
Yeah, for real, man. I hear people say, man, look it up, man. YouTube can't, and they got everything, man.
And then I feel like people that say, look it up, they can't fully comprehend what they telling you. They don't know how to instruct it.
I swear to God.
And that's nothing wrong. Everybody's not gifted to instruct or teach.
And I be telling people that it's like everybody looks smart out here, but I feel like it's a couple smart people and there's a lot of people with platforms. And then it's like the smart people come to the people with the platform, and then they, you know what I'm saying, that they have, you know, a business relationship, and then it make everybody look smart. But to be honest, like, I be watching interviews with people, like, especially rich, affluent people, you know what I'm saying? People come on the Breakfast Club, they be talking. It's just like, damn, they be breaking down the business, and they don't really say much outside of motivation, consistency, persistence. And it's like, yeah, I understand, like, that is a huge deal, but what's the game? And then it's like the dude next to you, he knows all the game, but all you talking about is consistency, Dude, what are you talking about? You just gave him the money. You know what I'm saying? You just gave him the money, and then he really did. Like, so stop trying to sound smart when you really don't know how to do it. You just got the money to have the right people around you in your team. I heard Rick Ross say that. He said, I don't know everything. I just put the right people in position.
Kevin Hart said the same thing yesterday.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah.
It's all about who's around you, bro. Exactly. You creating a team. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Don't make other people seem like they not smart for not knowing it. Go on YouTube. You didn't do that because you obviously don't know what you're talking about. You just got the money to pay the people who do.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, 6 months from now, I will be. Well, we all shoot. You around me, we gonna be wealthy. You feel me? Because I'm putting the right people around me to make me wealthy. You feel me? I'm around people that's doing things I can ask, and they using me too. You know, we all using each other to get to that next step in life. I mean, it's like teamwork, bro. It's hard to really, you want to go get so far by yourself, and you could be consistent and all that other stuff like you were saying, but it's partnerships. You know, Kevin said it perfect. You know, I ain't got no employees. You know, I'm not nobody's boss. I have partners. You know, that just go back to the first episode.
Dad said it first.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But that just go back first to, you know, our first episode when I'm like, I ain't nobody my boss. That's my partner. You feel me? So, I mean, it's really a lot of partnerships how people getting to the top. But these black social media influencers, man, hey, man, I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about them.
Then, you know, that, and that's what I try to do. You know, just try to put positivity. I ain't trying to down nobody.
But I'm see past the bullshit.
You know, I just don't like when, you know, people got to put down other people to make you seem so smart. I hate the people that come online and like, man, y'all behind. We up here, I just made six bands and I'm doing this, or I just make six figures. My thing
is like, damn, how you got that much time to be on the media every day?
I be thinking the same thing, man.
Like, bro, you're promoting your business every day on this bitch. I mean, y'all got the money, but like, it be like, come on.
No, I mean, I can see why they do that.
I'm not doing.
I can see why they do that. But it's just like, what do you want out of it? Like, you know, we want to get the finances so we can, you know, stay out the way. Yeah. Some people want to keep staying in the way and stacking it. Like, man, what is happiness, man? Like, when are you gonna be happy? Damn it, man, you know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know, I don't know what's gonna make people happy, but I do want to know, because you brought it up earlier about Tyler Perry, man. Why don't they give him his flowers, man? Why don't they give it up for Tyler Perry?
I feel like there are. He's still living. I mean, he probably got more stuff that we don't even know about. I mean, he's gonna get him.
They give it up to Spike Lee. He's still living.
They don't get Spike Lee his flowers.
Man, they give it up to Spike Lee.
Who gives Spike Lee their flowers?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
I forgot who I heard.
Who gives Spike Lee their flowers?
Spike Lee don't get his flowers as a director.
No, he does not. He should, but no. Hell no. Man, a lot of young kids don't even know who Spike Lee is. Tyler Perry.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. That's beyond the point. People don't know who Dapper Dan is, man. Yeah, he still get his credit. Just because people don't know it, just because the children and everybody don't know you, don't mean that you're not respected in your field.
Now, listen. Okay, you talking about the field, but I'm talking about outside.
Legends, if he calls a legend to get on one of his movies, they come. Yeah. Because he's respected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But he doesn't.
People don't know who Combat Jack is, but in this podcast realm, he is respected. If I ask a child, hey, you know Combat Jack, they ain't gonna know who he is.
But you ask who Tyler Perry is, I bet you do.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't get the utmost respect that he deserves. Like,
who don't?
Tyler Perry.
Yes, he do,
bro. He don't get the utmost respect.
From who?
Just like Wallow 267, for example. If he was white, bro, he would be
humongous.
Yeah, he'd be beyond what he is already. You know what I'm saying? That's
part of the game.
White man get out of prison and make, you know what I'm saying, like go hard and run up a multi-million-dollar company, do this, do that, beat all the odds, do 20 years plus and jet. Like, bro, that story is like a dream storyline. You know what I'm saying? A mega hit, mega movie, just like Pursuit of Happiness on some stuff like that.
So you basically saying, why does the white media give Tyler Perry his credit? Because black people love Tyler Perry.
That's true. Well,
that's what I
think. Some black people love Tyler.
Who don't love Tyler Perry?
In the conscious community, I'm speaking for the conscious community. A lot of people love Tyler Perry. and then a lot of people
who don't like Tyler Perry. I mean,
I don't know if people don't like Tyler Perry.
He got controversy about how he make black men look weak in his movies.
Yeah, I don't know if people don't like Tyler Perry, but you know they disprove the way he.
Tyler Perry good, bro. He sold out stadiums of plays. Now my man Spike Lee, he supposed to win an Oscar for Malcolm, didn't win it. He's supposed to win an Oscar for Do the Right Thing, didn't win it. I mean, Spike Lee is the black. He made Denzel. He made Wesley Snipes. I mean, he put people on. Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, he put people on, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no award show that's named after him. BT should have a award show. BT Awards at least have an award named after Spike Lee. I mean, Spike Lee is that guy, but he's not respected. Respect him as a Knicks fan. That's all they talk about. But I'm talking about his movies. I mean, Spike Lee ain't. Nah, but Tyler respected, bro.
He is by a lot of people.
By a lot of people. I mean, Tyler, nah, man. He got that big old mansion, come on, Tyler Perry Studios. You seen it? I rode past it. I gated. Tyler Perry well respected. He get his credit. He's going to get more when he's dead. But he gets it.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, people can do the most amazing things, just kind of like Master P does. And it's just like, you knew if they was white, they get so much more. You know what I'm saying?
I can't really
be praised.
I can't really say that. I mean, it's not that many white movie directors that doesn't, like Martin, what is his name that made Goodfellas? Martin Scorsese. And then Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. You know, then you got the Michael Bays. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, they get their flowers too. But who don't get their flowers? 50 Cent.
I mean, I just feel like a lot of his marketing tactic is producing controversy, so I feel like that takes away.
Yeah, but
some of his stuff.
I mean, he just put on a lot of black actors in his since 2014 till now. He just put on Omari, the guy that's Tariq that's playing Tariq. Put on Lil Meat's son. He put on Tommy. I mean, 50 need his flowers too. He making a whole Marvel Black Mafia universe off of Power. Who would have ever thought that? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's just absence makes the heart grow fonder. When they take the step back, like when Jay-Z kind of took that step back, you know what I'm saying, went private, you know, I feel like people celebrate you more when you're not so accessible. And since 50 Cent is constantly in people's face, I mean, I feel like it's the same with T.I.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same with T.I. Like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that same mystique because he's constantly, like, he's a man of the people. He's constantly with the people. But if he took that step back, you know what I'm saying? People will be anticipating a music drop from T.I. just like they do Kanye or Jay-Z because they kind of take that step back. You know, Kanye comes out, he puts the mask on and stuff.
I don't know if I really want to hear a Tip album. It ain't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You don't because you kind of know what he's thinking. He got the TV show. He got this. He's always here, and like you don't really care to know what's going on in his life because you know what's going on in his life. Yeah. You know where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
No Hove, of course.
You like what is he doing? What's he going on? I want to hear. I mean, Will Smith talked about that. It was a thing back in the day. You had to be off social media because people had to want to know what you're doing,
and it still is. It never went away.
So you gotta respect people who can constantly be in people's face and they still want to hear what they gotta say and what you know.
Yeah, like Drake.
Yeah, just like Drake. You know, Kendrick and J. Cole, they do it different.
Yeah, I mean when Kendrick drop, it's gonna skyrocket.
I'm waiting on it too, man. I really want to hear that.
Yeah, I do want to see where his space is at. Cause when he had on for his performance, I was just like, I don't know, Kendrick. I don't know what.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
You listen to that new Adele album?
No, I heard it was amazing.
Yeah, I ain't listened to it. I don't listen to Adele. I don't.
I heard she make good music though.
Yeah,
she with her brother too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. LeBron's partner. I don't know his name. I know Maverick Carter. I don't know the other one. Yeah. I do know his name. It's escaping me.
And I don't know if it's Rich. I'm about to say.
Yeah, Rich Paul.
Yeah, Rich Paul.
Yeah, Rich Paul.
Yeah, you know, she with her brother. You know what I'm saying? He doing all right.
I did want to ask you, man, Detroit, man. I watched the Revolt Summit, right, with Young Thug.
He said Atlanta.
Yeah, he was saying Atlanta, is the hottest. He don't see, nobody taking a spot. I feel like Chicago been super hot for a long time, producing,
The drill.
Yeah.
But that's over.
I don't know if it's over, but I feel like they don't get their credit.
I mean, because it happened so fast.
I feel like that, but I just feel like it's like when somebody's from a place and they go to another place, it kind of gets lost in translation.
Like
for
Detroit.
Some of the fans.
Detroit been that since day one.
Yeah.
Motown. We never went nowhere. All our music is spread across all 50 states, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta taking our shit now.
That's true. That's true.
Come on, man. Look at Yachty. Yachty just made a whole tape with Detroit boys.
Yeah.
Michigan boys tape.
Yeah,
man,
I was about to say, yeah.
Come on, man. They been taking our shit, man. Yeah. Come on.
A lot of people been stealing Y&J flow on the low.
Man, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And everybody wearing bumps now. Everybody want to wear Cardis.
Yeah.
And then Detroit came in and now everybody want to wear Cardis and Thug had on some Cardis that day. Come on,
on the
man.
Revolt Summit?
Yeah, he has some regular sunglasses.
Yeah.
When they weren't regular, there was some other designer, but they weren't Cartier. But you know what I'm saying, man? Man, Detroit is the hot spot. But I don't know though, because I'm kind of played out on Detroit music. Like I only listen to certain rappers. I really don't know who's. There's so many of them. I really don't know who hot. There's so many of them right now. But I mean, Atlanta. I don't really see Atlanta taking over as well either. It's hip hop. No. Hell no. I'm trying to think. Niggas don't really listen to Thug. Niggas don't really listen to Gunna. I mean, you got Gunna here and there, but who is from Atlanta? That's Baby. Lil Baby. That's it. That's it though. Cause Baby hot. I'm waiting for another album for Baby. I want to know.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Baby hard.
Yeah, he is.
Lil Baby hard. I mean, but I don't see nobody after Lil Baby really that's gonna be hotter than him. I don't know. I feel like rap going. I don't know. It could be. I think rap going on the down.
I don't know if it's going on the down. I just feel like it's not what it used to be in terms.
Unless I'm outgrowing it.
It's just like some of the biggest artists when they put out, it just don't. It's like some artists that you wouldn't expect to do the numbers, like they do bigger numbers than the bigger artists, just because they fan base is like different. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro, hip hop going down in a way, bro. It's not the same.
It's not. I mean, it's just. I just feel like it's always been that way because it's not powered by black people. It's not powered by the people that it came. You go to the shows, man. It's rarely a show where it's like a sea of black people. You got specific shows that you can go to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hill concert.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a Boosie concert, there's gonna be a whole bunch of black people there. You go, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's those certain people. But I feel like the way it's getting out, like I hate when I be watching like artists perform at a concert and it's like nobody's doing anything, and it's like, damn, man, like hip hop. Hip hop ain't going nowhere. It's not on the decline. It's going differently. But hip hop is commercial now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a part of hip hop now. You know what I'm saying? Every culture, everybody want to get their piece.
You seen that on Travis Scott? How a white kid started to burn his clothes, throw his clothes away off of that incident? Man, that pissed me off. What the hell you doing all that for? For attention. I mean. It's kind of sucked that they blame everything on Travis. How can you blame something on me? I'm just an entertainer. But it's kind of messed up.
I mean, everybody want to point the finger at somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody want to point the finger at somebody.
That's messing up his money, and then, you got white people standing out his house. That shit crazy, bro.
Damn.
God
They
damn.
outside his crib?
Yeah, it was. Like last week, a white lady was outside his house. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, some people are really delusional. Like, that's some delusional tactics. Like, leave me alone. We're not in the 1980s, 1990s. You know what I'm saying? We weren't there, so we really don't know how white and black was back then. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is, hip hop has kind of lost its origin, and I feel like people don't know the history. I was in one of my I forgot what it was. It was one of my communication classes. I forgot what the title of it was, but it was one of my international communications. And a whole bunch we was talking about like culture, how we dress and stuff. And people just like, yeah, everybody, they stealing the way we dress, and the Chinese, they stealing the way we dress. And this is a white boy saying this in my class, like, they stealing the way we dress, man. They wearing the Jordans and stuff. I'm like, what the? That's the way y'all dress? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got that style from us, man.
Yeah. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, I did. We used to argue. That was like a debate class. We used to debate in that class, man. And I wouldn't even say I was the most hated because there was a lot of women in the class, and they always sided with me. I would go at it, and there was like a couple of like radical white boys in there who would go at it. No, because that's from like back when Trump was still in office. So they would just be going at it. We'd be going, and it was all love too, because I didn't have no feelings, and I actually respected those who would get up there and like speak their piece and like go at it with me. But But I just feel like we don't know the origins of this stuff.
Now, were Jordans for the white boys first?
You said were they for them?
Yeah, I mean, there were expensive shoes. Could blacks afford expensive shoes back when they first came out?
I mean, how I looked at it is, who rose these stars to the top, man? Who rose these stars to the top?
White media.
White media?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, when I look at it, I say, well, by the time they get up there, they come from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Dr. J, right? He come from the Rucker League. Mm-hmm. We made him a star, and then he made Converse hot, and then Converse made Nike hot, and then MJ put Nike on, and then blew it off the roof.
But like
Run DMC made Adidas hot. You know what I'm saying?
We made it hot, but okay, we made this black, this white, right? We made it hot, but this white, they still control their people. So since the black people like it, their white people are still gonna buy it. So them Jordans and Nike, all that shit was still for them first. Nike's one for us first. They just gave it to a black athlete or a black entertainer.
Okay, so if black people stop wearing Nikes, right? I mean, Jordans right now, you think they still gonna be hot?
No.
And ain't a damn thing that's hot that we don't wear.
Nah, Gucci was hot.
Give me one thing.
Gucci was hot before black people started wearing it.
It was hot before black people started wearing it.
Hell yeah.
It was $1 billion company.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
What? Louis Vuitton, all that shit was hot before black people started wearing it.
I don't believe it.
Come on, these last name big. These are.
I'm not saying they weren't successful.
They were hot.
I'm saying they was definitely not what they are.
Polo, all that expensive shit. Mm-hmm. That shit been hot. Black people just spend more money on it, but it was hot. Gucci, Chanel, all of that was hot before us. Before we started buying it. I mean, if you look at all them old shows, man. Yeah, you said what? I swear, all that shit was hot. Mm-hmm. All that shit, Gucci was hot. I don't know what you talking about. I want to go watch House of Gucci tonight. That was hot. Gucci was hot, man, before us. Nike was hot before us though. Cortezes. White motherfuckers was wearing the Cortezes. So they was always hot. It's not our shit, it's theirs. We gotta go back to that.
They said MJ bailed out Nike. Because they was on a decline, so I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, he bailed them out. But shit.
Now, if you can make the argument for Converse because it's Chuck Taylor, but I don't want to hear that Nike crap.
You want to hear that?
They was new.
They were new, but
they was the new boys on the block. Did nobody know them?
But listen, that's anything in business. When you first knew, you might go on a decline. But Jordan, he helped them out. But I feel like they would have found a way to get back out there.
Well, that's opinion. We speaking on facts.
Facts. You right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
When white boys would still wore Nike, because a white man created it. Let's just go back to that. AI
put on Reebok.
He did.
You can look. It's always a black man put them on. And what I'm saying is, I don't even we wearing this stuff because of white folks wearing them.
That is true.
I don't know one white influential. Name me one influential white fashion icon back in the 80s or 70s or 60s. I don't know one of them. I mean, maybe I'm more cultured than I don't know.
Bro, their names are so hard to pronounce, you wouldn't even know it.
Because you don't know it.
No, their names are just hard to pronounce, bro. It's like so hard to pronounce their names. Like I can't think of the top of my head. But it's
if I tell you to name 10 black ones, you can name them off the top of your head.
Yeah, I can, because that's my culture.
I don't want to hear everybody talking about what they did. What it was is they went to the people in the black community who was hot, and they cut them the check. And they said, hey, you put this on.
But you talking about the smaller shit. If we go back to that big shit,
They was already hot.
Okay, if Kangol and all them
we made Cartier hotter.
If Kangol and all them other companies never cut LL Cool J the check, you think he'd be wearing that stuff?
What, a Kango?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. He wouldn't. He probably was wearing it before they cut the check.
And they got nothing to do with looking at white people and say, hey, man, they kind of fly, man. I want to be like them. It's about the check.
But hold on. He probably was wearing that before they cut the check. Okay, he definitely was wearing it before they cut the check.
He was wearing it before he cut the check.
Yes. Right? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. But he had it on in his first video. He wore it before the check.
And you don't think they was cutting the check for that?
No, not that time. No, not at. He was 16. Not at that time. He had to make it first.
And you don't think the executives that was around him was putting that play together?
You had to put the look on first. First of all, you had to beat it. First of all, we got to know if people are going to like you. If we don't know if they're going. We're not going to give you a check. Oh, they like you? Oh, they're buying what you're wearing? Here you go.
That's the new shit. That's not no.
Then we're going to cut you a check. But you just can't come in, put the hat on, they about to cut me this because I'm black. First of all, we got to know if these niggas going to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But Michael Jackson, hold on. Michael Jackson, he the reason why he wear tight pants and the penny loafers was because of Frank Sinatra.
I mean, you know more about MJ than I do. I have to take it up on your word. I don't know if that's facts or not. I mean, if you gotta show me. But
listen, why do blacks want to wear expensive shit then?
Because other black people wear expensive shit.
No, you know it's a video, dog. It's a video that they used to show. I watched it in school. I gotta find it. It's a video they used to show employees. Mm-hmm. Of like how to get black people to buy expensive things because it make them feel wanted and appreciated.
Yeah,
you know, make them want to fit in. That's why we buy all this high fashion stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you remember when Wiz Khalifa was wearing Chuck Taylors,
and
right?
He made Chuck Taylors,
and everybody was wearing Chuck Taylors. Niggas don't wear Chuck Taylors, man.
Listen. Chucks was already big before him.
You get what I'm saying, right?
I get what you're saying.
But we weren't wearing them because the white folks were wearing them. We wasn't wearing them until you're right. West Coast was wearing, but I'm talking about us.
I get what you're saying.
I'm talking about us.
White people don't make nothing hot. That's what you're saying.
I didn't say they don't make nothing hot. I'm saying for us, we don't look at this white boy like, damn, that white boy wearing. I'm about to put these on, man. That's fly.
No, we don't. You're right.
I ain't never seen one thing, and some white influential figure was wearing. I'm like, dang, I got to put that on. They give it to somebody from our culture, and then we want to wear it.
But listen though, Wiz was already wearing Chucks before he ain't get no check yet.
Bro, nobody watching Fashion Week. Who watches? Who even looks at that crap? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. People who got money. I'm speaking for people who come from where I come from.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm not speaking on none of that high fashion, all that other stuff.
But you'd be surprised people you come from that does look into that. Females.
The females who come from where I come can't afford that shit.
Shit, they still get it on. They probably still got it. It's female.
None of the ones that I went to school with. It's probably different in Detroit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a lot different in Detroit.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
But I'm telling you, all that Fashion Week stuff, like, what?
I mean,
like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how you really think that white people influence. I understand how
the high fashion.
I understand how capitalism influences black behavior, but you talking about white culture, the way that they get down, the way they style.
Yes.
You really think white style influenced?
Yes, bro. The tight pants shit. Where it come from?
Okay.
Where did the tight pants come from? Where did the slim fit clothes come from? You know, back in the day.
I'm not saying who originated the style. I'm saying who made it hot.
I mean, we made it hot. But
and
don't forget,
and then when we talk about style too, man, because where Elvis get his shit from?
Yeah, he stole it. Yeah, we know he stole it. Yeah, we know that.
When we talking about Little Richard and all, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that they don't create the clothes, they don't do this, but I'm saying, speaking in my opinion, like I said, when Wiz Khalifa put on those Chuck Taylors and he did the dye in his hair, I'm not saying there wasn't no white boys doing that shit. I don't know. But I'm saying when he did that,
The whole black culture.
I said a month later, my whole school was wearing Chuck Taylors with dye in their hair. I don't want to hear about what Matthew McConaughey was putting on and how he put on a hood and he put on some Tom Ford and everybody was like, I don't want to hear that stuff. I don't know how they do it in the D, but I'm telling you, we wasn't looking at Matthew McConaughey looking at what he putting on like, oh yeah, I'm about to put on that Tom Ford. Niggas can't afford Tom Ford.
But why they get rich? Why do they buy it?
I just said capitalism.
No, I'm just all right.
You in $1 million room and everybody rolling Rolexes. You want to put on a Rolex? That's capitalism, man.
No, it's just
this is what money look like in your opinion.
Man, who just said that shit? Who did you say that? That black people really just want to be white.
That's what David Banner said.
Yeah,
and I posted it,
and that shit was so goddamn.
It's true. We want to be white, but it ain't got nothing to do with style. It got to do with being, freedom. You know what I'm saying? With it's about class. We want to be seen a certain way, class way, humanity way. We want to be seen how we want the clothes to put on they level of humanity. We put on their level of clothes so we can be on their level of humanity, like we are already on their level. Mm-hmm. You know, because they live a certain level of humanity we can't embrace. So we put on their clothes to think that we can embrace their level of humanity. And it's not the truth. It ain't got nothing to do with their style. Bro, they ain't got no damn style, man.
Yes, they fucking do.
Bro, if you look at those black exploitation films, man, and they dancing, they doing it, man, they ain't got no goddamn style, man.
Bro, so you ever seen The Great Gatsby?
Yeah.
That is style. How they was living.
The old one or the new one?
The new one. Even though they stole, they had some fizz on there and there was still some black shit in there. But they got style, bro. I'm not just gonna diss them like that, man. I can't just diss them. Cause they got some style.
I didn't say they didn't have style. I'm talking about influencing our style.
They did. I'm sorry we stuck on this subject for so long. But they did. They did, man. They did. It's
all right. Name me 5 influential figures who influenced our style.
Gucci, Louis. These are real people.
I'm not. Listen. I'm saying figures. I'm not talking about
Gucci, Tom Ford. You just said figures. Gucci, okay. Tom Ford, Prada, Louis. Who else? Who? Alexander McQueen.
Okay. What is Alexander McQueen's middle name?
I don't know.
Who was his wife?
I don't know.
Where did he live at?
I don't know.
You don't know his story. He is not an influential figure.
How? And everybody wearing his goddamn shoes.
He has influence, but he is not an influential figure.
Okay, so I don't know a lot of people's middle names.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know Kobe's middle name.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Thomas Edison is he had influence, but you don't know his middle name. You don't know his children. You don't know his story.
Hold on, so Thomas Edison is not an influencer?
I said he has a massive influence.
So all right, what's the difference between an influencer and a person that just have influence?
Influential.
So yeah, please.
Because you know Jay-Z's story. You want to know his story.
Right.
He does an audio book. You want to read that book. You into him as a figure. Mm-hmm. Fuck what he did. You want to know him as a figure. His very being and his essence and his storyline is intriguing to you. Mm-hmm. This other person has a product that is intriguing to you. Mm-hmm. Just like Steve Jobs. He created the iPhone. Mm-hmm. But people not really, I mean, it depends if you're in the business world, you want to, try to emulate his story and stuff like that. But I'm saying in terms of popular culture, you go into one of these schools and ask them like, hey man, ask them about Steve Jobs. They not going to know Steve Jobs' story. Mm-hmm. But if you ask them about Lil Baby's story, they going to know his story. Because he's an influential figure. He has more than influence. He's an influential figure.
No.
Okay. He don't influence these children.
He do, but man, that's a different. They're in a different space. Like, okay, yeah, he influenced people that doesn't think outside the box of the neighborhood. Not really too much influential.
Okay, so when he puts on the show, it's not a sea of white people out there. Last time I checked, they not from the neighborhood.
Okay, so
how does he influence all these white kids and they not from the neighborhood?
You right? Okay.
Oh, so his influence is only in the hood. Okay, that white girl was sitting front row.
I'm just saying, you just saying Gucci and them is not influencers, and black and white people wearing Gucci.
Yeah.
So they're influencers.
I said he is influential.
So Lil Baby's influential. Well, damn,
they both are influential.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, do you know Lil Baby's story?
Not for real. I just know he went to jail. Man.
Yeah, you know he went to jail.
I just know
he was in the street.
I do know Gucci's story too, though.
Tell me Tom Ford's story.
I don't know Tom Ford. I had to look into
Louis Vuitton. Tell me his story.
I don't know. Oh,
He's not-
Louis Vuitton was an old slave plantation. They had a slave plantation.
I asked you about him. I didn't ask you about his work.
That's still about him. He had a slave
I asked you
plantation.
about his work. I asked you about him as a person. His life
See, I
story.
gotta go look into it.
And I'm saying he's not an influential person in your life, bro.
Man. I can't wait till the
If I ask you about Malcolm X, you know his story, right?
Yeah, because he's very a lot of people know Malcolm X.
Then that's what I'm saying. We just so enamored with them being one and the same, and I'm telling you, they not one and the same.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, they not one and the same. I said, name me 5 figures.
I did.
You named me like 4, maybe 3.
No, I named 5 for sure. I named you Gucci, Louis, Tom Ford.
No. You name me people who have influence.
They are no. It's a lot of people I can go right now and be like, hey, bro, tell me about Gucci. And they can tell me.
Okay.
I'm thinking broad now, man.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck in the zone anymore. I'm thinking broad.
I'm saying you can name all those people and you don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, I do.
But I'm saying, ask one of these average children that, you know what I'm saying, that you work with.
Look, listen,
you think
you're
they
right.
gonna know what Gucci look
But
like?
that's their fault. That ain't my fault.
You think they know what Louis Vuitton look
They
like?
need to know they want to wear the shit.
But I'm saying they don't.
But you should. You want to wear it.
They don't. They shouldn't. They should know what Lil Baby. They should know what Lil Baby look like. They know what Lil Baby look like because he's an influential figure.
Because he's a rapper.
If I said, "Hey, look at that figure on the wall," it's a physical thing that you know what it looked like. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask you who invented the stuff that they put in the wall to make it like that. That's influence. I'm just talking about that figure, man.
Like Steph Curry and Michael Jordan and all of them.
I mean, that's basketball, but yeah. Who created basketball? That's influence.
Some Smith. I forgot.
Exactly. That's influence.
So he's not influenced.
Stephen Curry, MJ, that's an influential figure.
If it wasn't for the white man creating it, wouldn't be them.
Where did that come? That has nothing to do with. That has nothing to do with what I just said.
It doesn't. Let me stop. But what else we gotta talk about? I'm done fucking with you right now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All those dudes in the 60s and 70s, I don't know any dude like Billy D. Williams or somebody who was just on this big screen like, oh, we gotta be like him. We
bro, I ain't gonna lie though. If you look, I like shit. I ain't gonna lie. As me as an actor, I look up to Leonardo DiCaprio. I wants to be like
I said
him.
60s and 70s, dog.
Okay, 60s and 70s. Let's look. Sean, the guy that played goddamn James Bond.
Okay, now you got one.
No, hold on. I got
and
a couple.
Dog was wearing suits.
He was cold.
You think he influenced
Yes.
niggas wearing suits?
Yes.
And the nation influenced that. Next. I don't want to next. Hey, dog, don't even start with me.
Suits?
Don't start with me.
Suits?
We didn't invent suits. We didn't start the trend of wearing suits.
Man, pastors did that shit.
We made it cool, dog. You can't say we didn't make it cool.
Y'all made it cool to wear suits.
As black people, yes.
I disagree, brother. And I love you, but I disagree with that one.
Okay.
I disagree with that one. Hell no. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to say it like that. You in the 60s or now?
I'm not talking about no pink Sunday suit. I'm talking about business casual type stuff. I'm not talking about no.
White America did that, man.
Okay.
That was what we had to do to go to work. Wear a goddamn suit and in a shaved face. God damn it. That's their culture.
We wore suits to work?
Black people? Yes. Back in the day, my dad used to, bro, me growing up from like, when I was like 1 all the way 10, my dad wore a suit to work every day.
Dog, I said the 60s.
The 60s, yes.
You was alive in the 60s?
My grandfather, I have pictures of both my grandfathers going to work with suits on.
Okay.
And my great grandfather's going to work with suits on. That was the thing back then. Behind a goddamn cubicle. Or if they worked in the plantation, in the Chrysler or whatever, they go to Chrysler, they ain't got no suit on, but they got on something. But they was in business, banking, they have to wear a suit. You gotta wear a suit today in banking. Man, hell yeah. So I just worked at Enterprise 2 years ago. I had to wear a suit, and I couldn't have no.
We're not talking about a uniform. We talking about fashion and style, man.
Bro, fashion and style. White people created that.
You talking about
Gucci
uniform?
had that. Gucci, Armani. Come, are you serious? Are you serious? Armani, Gucci, like they all had suits.
I feel like you missing the point.
No, I'm not. I think you're missing the point.
I could be missing the point. I accept the fact that I could be missing the point. But what I'm saying is, you're saying who invented it.
Right.
I'm not saying who invented it.
I can't.
I'm saying who influenced it.
Oh, the influenced it. The Italians, the mob.
I mean,
in the '60s, yes.
I mean,
yes, the mob. Yes,
you might have that. You might have that.
The mob, yes, the mob, bro. I can't. The mob was some clean motherfuckers.
Hey,
hair slick back.
Hey man, I do my research and I'll come back. Cause I really don't know all the facts on suit influence and all this.
Hey, bro, the mob did that, bro. Then you got the pimps. The pimps wore the suits, man.
Dog, I just said business casual. I just said not those pink flats. I'm not talking about.
But no, if it's business, it's definitely Italians though. It's the Italians.
Cause I didn't literally been out in the suit and people, hey man, you one of them Muslims? And I ain't even got a bow tie on. Just because suits and black men is dang near synonymous with being in the nation.
No, not even in 2020. No, they don't. But I ain't.
But that's beyond the point. I wanted to get to one of our supporter questions before we end off today's episode, man. Powerful episode, beautiful, man. He asked a question, and I think it kind of it's kind of along the line of what we've been talking about already. He said, "Why would an oppressed people want to adopt the value systems of their oppressor?" That came from Oscar Crawford.
That's a good one.
Shout out to you, Mr. Crawford.
That's a good one.
And I really think it's because certain people, certain people hate the system because they mad they can't be a part of it, and other people hate every part of it. So you got those who feel like they shut out of it and they want to get in, and then you got others who don't want to get in and they reject the whole idea of it. So I feel like oftentimes the people that you're seeing who are embracing it are just the people who never could get in the first place. So now when they finally get in, they want to embrace it in a level because they never really hated it to begin with. They just hated the fact that they never could get in that door. So when they get in, they start acting crazy, and then they start acting like they're oppressors or, the white power structure, white America, however you may have it.
I just think this part of the slavery program.
Yeah, I just broke down the slavery program. But yeah, it's definitely part of the slavery program on some, what I don't know, I forgot what you call that, stock syndrome type stuff. Man. We just been in this jungle, and we kind of embrace, the culture of it, the living. So I feel like that's kind of why we, embrace the system, even though we downplay it so much and we say that we hate it. But I just feel like it's just because we really just want to be a part of, the end. If certain people could cross over the other side, just like people bleaching their skin and certain stuff, if you could really cross over seamlessly and just leave all this nigga stuff behind, a lot of people would.
I don't want to be white. I was watching a TV show today, and
from what you was just saying, I think you damn near might want to be.
No, but they have influenced a lot of. They really influenced culture.
They have. Yeah.
I had to give them that. They really did. I had to give them that. But I was watching the show today.
But I think
they were so orange.
It's deep. Yeah.
They have, but
yeah.
Man, they influenced culture, bro.
They did, but how did they influence it?
By murder and taking.
Yeah, there you go. And I feel like the way we influenced it is through love.
Yeah.
We influenced it through love. Don't look at Jay, man. We influenced it through love. You know what I'm saying?
We did, but shit, man, we gotta bloodshed.
I mean,
take it back.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just how I look at it, right? Like when you think about the black exploitation films and these archetypes and the mulatto figures and stuff, and then you making the white woman look this certain type of way. I mean, the light skinned black lady look this type, and then the dark skinned niggas like this. So it's like the way they influence the way we dress, and that all came from like the film industry. You know what I'm saying? And the way they make the black dude who wearing the suit, and then the other dude who wearing this, he like, okay, I can see that. They influenced our culture through programming us to look on the big screen, and you looking at Flip Wilson like, okay, that's what we supposed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they influenced it like, okay, I want to be like, what did you say, Sean Connery or whatever you said? Yeah, or just like, oh, I want to be.
You think it was more of the
Sean Connery was a smooth nigga.
It was more of the film industry of showing us, hey man, this is the type of niggas we like and this is the type of niggas we don't. I think it had less to do with be like, oh yeah, I want to be like him, and more like, oh damn, I can't be like him because what I see is they don't go far, and that's the type of black people that go far. I feel like that's the way they influence. I feel like the influence had nothing. It's less about swagger and less about like, it's more about survival. You know what I'm saying? They influenced us to make us be like, okay, this is how we got to survive. And less than like, okay, this is actually how we want to get down. Like you just said, this is how we act in the job. This is how we move through the job system. The black women, they straight pressing their hair because this is the type of jobs you get. I heard Ian Levan say it. You a lawyer, you work in the office, you do this. We couldn't have the braids. We had to do it like this. You couldn't have the dreads. It's more about survival and less about style. You know what I'm saying? Just like at the end of the day, if I had any choice, I want to do this. It's less about that. You know what I'm saying? When MJ put on them J's and we put on that, we wanted it. You know, we was just trying to look fly. That wasn't about nothing. That was just pure style, man. It was pure flavor.
Yeah.
Tune in to another episode of Breaking the Machine every Sunday, man. This is the Gospel Sunday, man. I appreciate you.
I need somebody with me one time to tag.
Hey, man, they gonna go crazy in the comments, man. Beautiful conversation, man. Tune in next Sunday for another episode. And like I always say, follow us on IG at BR The Machine, man. I got the glasses on today. They put me in a different mood, man. They put me in my zone.
They put him. He was very debatable today.
You feel what I'm saying? But man, love y'all. All the comments, like, sharing, and definitely run us up, man. Merch on the way. I know I keep saying it, but it's definitely on the way. We getting the last kinks out, man. Breaking the Machine. That's a wrap. You dig?
You dig.